over 124,000 repentant terrorists surrender in 3 years. Tinubu defense integration of insurgents under Operation Safe Corridor, guys. 124,000, those that have either killed or they killed normal Nigerians, or they slaughtered our military men, or those that invaded our military bases and carted away with the armory and killed our soldiers in the process. Many of them, 124,000 of them, under 3 years of Tinubu's government too. We are not even talking of Buhari's time. Just Tinubu's government has released 124,000 repentant Boko Haram members or Fulani terrorists or whichever that they have in the name of surrender. In 3 years, Tinubu is defending this reintegration of insurgents into the society. They are defending it that it is the only thing they can do. Hey, guys, okay, now think under Tinubu, has security improved? No, it has worsened. Buhari is now crowned a saint. Buhari is now seen to be a more better leader. Buhari, which everybody called the worst leader. Today, Buhari is seen to be better off than Tinubu, because what is happening under Tinubu is unbelievable. Now you can see the number of these terrorists being reintegrated in, invited commas, reintegrated, repentant Boko Haram, reintegrated back into the society. And the federal government is seeking for death sentence for nnamdi, kanu, terrorists reintegrated, not 1, not 1,000, not 2,000, not 10,000, 120-something thousand terrorists have been reintroduced back into the society, while nnamdi Kanu, for asking for secession, never carried a gun, never killed anybody, never asked anybody go and kill. Now he is risking death sentence. Guys, that is what the headline I read to you guys before now says, that the federal government is attempting to give nnamdi Kanu death sentence while terrorists are being begged to surrender. Guys, this is the country we are living in, honestly. This is the kind of country where if you are from the north, no matter your level of criminality, you are still going to be fine, Well, if you are in the south, look at Benue State, look at Plateau State. The military will go there, disarm the people, disarm them. And what will happen? The terrorists will invade. That is it. The terrorists will invade, and not even one of them will be arrested. Not even one of them will face the law. Not even one of them will be jailed. And later they will be begged, come, we will give you money, we will give you food, we will reintegrate you, we will rehabilitate you. Can you imagine that? In a country where we have how many IDP camps? Victims of these terrorists are there. Nobody is caring for them. The IDP people, many of them their children have lost opportunity in education. But the terrorists are being paid, are being begged to come and surrender. That's the kind of country we are living in. Until we go all out against these terrorists. I don't know if you watched the video of the president from El Salvador. This man was saying that you don't beg terrorists. You have everything it takes to fight terrorism. Why do you have to beg them? That you go all out with state power on them and end their criminality. Since that man came into power, he gathered all the drug gangs and all of them. And, he sanitized the environment. That was what we expected him to do. But see where he is, begging terrorists to come and surrender. Guys, who would have told you, and you will believe that after Buhari, by this time, we will be facing all those challenges we had under Buhari, 10 times of it. Just check all the challenges. Youths are on the streets. There is no job. Insecurity everywhere. They kidnap. They are on TikTok showcasing bundles of money, real money, showcasing them. No arrest. Guys, this country is finished. Now, this headline here says, Mom and the very dark man called out Senator Joseph Carlo during yesterday's protest in Abuja after the senator queried the SEDC MD, Mark Okoye, over the alleged expenditure of 16.6 billion naira and demanded for full accounts of the fund, guys. So this is like a Southeast, a development, whatever, that somebody was appointed to head that commission. Okay, commission. And then he was giving money, but he has not been able to account for it. The very dark man is just citing instances of, corruption in Nigeria, why the youths languish in poverty. Tinubu recently went to borrow money, $5 billion from a UAE bank. And Nigerians had to start crying out, calling out that bank. Never. People had to go to their social media accounts, the accounts of that bank, and was lambasting them, telling them don't borrow any money to the Nigerian government because
Imagine Bayo or Nanuga spreading false information.
Very nonsense, man.
That guy can not advise Tinubu properly. Somebody like that not about the government. Yesterday, all the use of kanu get mine. In the church thief. All the use of kanu will be thief, the church thief. All the use of kanu say, where did you keep the money? You. All the use of kanu, you. You don't mind. You will be thief for that thief. But you know the truth? Because you didn't APC, they go live out. Yaya Bello don't join the APC, they don't live out. Criminal. You don't join the APC, they don't live out. If terror is finished, you go join the APC, they go live out.
Honestly, no. This is terrible, guys. This is terrible. What the very dark man is saying makes a lot of sense. If the terrorists join APC, now there is this guy who was saying, who is also like, let me say, terrorists who came into politics. Guess what? They will always go to the APC and begin to pick form. And they will allow them. It was under Buhari's government that the Minister for Communication and whatever, Pantami, was accused to have supported terrorist organization. And he came out and said, yes, it was in the past, that now he has repented and became a minister. Even when there was pressure on Buhari to sack him, Buhari refused. So even if somebody had been a terrorist, the person can come into politics, provided you are in the ruling party. You will be protected to continue with your position, even when it is glaring that you are sympathetic to these bad guys that are destabilizing the country, guys. If care is not taken, a time will come when people can no longer go to school. Like as it stands now, many Nigerians are scared to go to school because of what is happening in the country. And we cannot but just sit down and allow these people destroy our country, guys. We cannot. I mean, we cannot. Don't let anyone deceive you. Tinubu don't fail us. Atiku no get anything to offer us. Now Peter will be
27.
Guys, Peter
guys, let's wake up.
Hope.
All right, guys, listen. Don't let anybody deceive you. Tinubu don't fail us. Atiku no get anything to offer us. Now Peter be our only hope. Don't let anybody whine you. Peter B is a must in 2027. Guys, let's wake up.
Nigerians,
right, guys,
wake
listen.
up.
Don't let anybody deceive
wake up.
You.
Go and get your PVC if you don't have it. Go and help people you can help to ensure they get their PVC. And we must also support the very dark man. You can see this force. If the obedient will not want to go to the streets, because if you go to the street, you know who they will hold responsible. It's Peter Obi. But with people like the very dark man now, it's easy for obedience to join this protest, to demand for a better government. It's not as if we want to destabilize the environment. No. We want to demand that these terrorists be taken out of the country. They should go to jail. When you go to the prison, you see people who stole fowl, who stole one little thing, bread or milk in the market. They are in the cell. But those who are kidnapping and extorting Nigerians are being begged to come and surrender. Guys, that's not what we want. That's not the kind of country we want.
Some higher talks are coming here to tell us that we need to live here, but we are not living here. The DPO is also here telling us that he's supporting us, that he's staying with us. Either you like it or not, whoever you send, you know they come up for here, we there for here. Nobody can tell us to live here. We are here. Nobody, you know, they are trying to tell us to live here. We know they go anywhere. We are here. We are here. They are not going anywhere. We are here. Some higher talks are coming here to tell us.
So this is long overdue. This protest happening currently in Nigeria is long overdue. We cannot but say a very big kudos to the very dark man and all those who are on the streets demanding for a better Nigeria. So you know these two guys now, the city boys, this one say they thought sabotaging their own people will earn them political power. Instead, they lost their credibility, respect, and the love of those who once stood by them. We don't even hear Obi Kubana later deleted all his city boys videos and photos, guys. And now you can see possibly he's regretting why he ever even come out. What will you support Tinubu for? Look at the roads in Nigeria upon all the money that borrowed. Peter Obi is challenging Tinubu now. manufacturer, you are no longer paying subsidy. Buhari paid, not paying subsidy. Buhari paid. Now that you are not paying, where is the money going to? Then you then add all the revenue. They will tell you custom exceeded their revenue. This one exceeded their revenue. This one exceeded their revenue. Where is the money going to? Then you then add the money that is being borrowed. Where are they keeping it? We are yet to know. Guys, we are yet to know.
Person steal power. He no still know what he won't use the power to. No be bulaba be that. Na bala blue. You steal power from person. The power dey your hand. You no still know what you won't use the power to. You know if you use and the power they waste.
The waste, real
person
waste.
steal power.
Real waste. Tinubu is really wasting the time of Nigerians, honestly. Wasting our power, our time. The power.
Kurubu, how many times? Kurubu 4. Immediately effect, return the children. No. Because, enter that place, wait till the children, they do sacrifice for you. No. Hear what? As I talk to you, Kurubu, Nami, they talk to you. I don't carry water for. You say you go there happy? Kurubu.
So guys, you can see that we must applaud a very dark man and his groups for coming out to say enough of, terrorizing Nigerians. People can't sleep. People can't sleep. So let me use this opportunity to really say a very big kudos to Alex Onya. This is the guy who organized the mathematics competition recently in the Southeast, and he's continuing that competition. But now Sterling Bank has stepped in to have him organize a mathematics competition for the entire country, guys. This is what we need. So you can imagine if this guy, Alex Onya, if he is the Minister for Education in this country. Can you imagine? Have you just tried to think it? This is the same guy that anybody that has jam problem, be you Yoruba, be you Hausa, be you Igbo, just call him. Call him and send him your information. He's going to follow it up. I'm telling you, he has done that. And once he sees a bright brain, he picks the person up. He's going to find school for you. He's going to assist you. Some of them, he's just training them for free on free education, guys. He's really doing a lot for this country. But now, the APC does not go for materials. They don't go for people who have something to offer. They go for people who, did you win your polling booth? Did you win your area? Did you win your state? Once you won, they will give you big position to say thank you. But Nigerians who are so talented, they are there and nobody pays attention to him. Let me read a little bit of what he wrote here. Sorry. He said, today we concluded another partnership with Sterling Bank to launch the Sterling Bank National Mathematics Quiz, a nationwide competition designed to discover, reward, and celebrate Nigeria's brightest young minds. Starting Saturday, June 20th, 2026, students from primary 1 to SS3 across Nigeria will compete online every 2 weeks for the prizes of number one, first prize 500,000 naira for one person. You can imagine 500,000. This SS from SS1 to SS3. So guys, this is amazing. Prize 2, 300, and prize 3 is going to be, the third prize is going to be 200K, guys. This is nice. That's 1 million naira every 2 weeks and 24 million naira every year, dedicated solely to rewarding education, academic excellence among Nigerian children. Guys, we must applaud this. This is what we see as leadership. This guy on his own came up with that concept that the Southeast should start competing on mathematics, that take it or leave it. Mathematics is, do you know, if you read just mathematics in the university, organizations will be coming for you. Mathematics, statistics, because they see you as somebody who thinks. You don't even need to go and work in any place that needs mathematics. Many firms will come for you. And that's what he's trying to say. He says he wants the Southeast to be where countries and companies will come and be looking for, talents because of having solid mathematical background. And that's what he's doing. He started it from the Southeast, and now guess what? Sterling Bank is coming in to have him organize the same for the entire country, guys. We must say very big kudos. Now, you know that Nigeria lost and crashed out of the World Cup. Peter Obi is saying Nigeria's failure to qualify for World Cup is not due to deficit of talent. After all, Congo went, and other countries that will even perform better than. But a direct consequence of deficit of leadership and planning, Peter Obi. We don't even know if we have a president. Only God knows how Nigerians are coping in this era of the APC. I mean, only God knows, you know. So this is Tinubu's his broadcast, and it says, to bandits, kidnappers, and sponsors of terror, surrender now, no limits. No, now can be next year, now can be 2 years time, now can be 5 years time, now can be 10 years time, now can be to eternity. Surrender now or face the full force of Nigerian state. This window of surrender will not remain open forever. We know it's not forever now, but there's no time limit. So it can be 10, 20, 30 years. No mercy will be shown to those who trade in the blood of Nigerians. That's all. At least Buhari said, shoot aside. Tinubu is not going that way, you know? Tinubu is not going that way. Guys, sometimes you just see that if you are radical, you gain more respect. That's just what all this is, because these terrorists are more radical. You know, before now, the leader of the Miyetti Allah was arrested under Buhari for setting up his own security outfit and charged for terrorism. Guess what? When the Fulanis came out to threaten that they are going to use their militant arm to destabilize the country, guess what? Before you know it, the Fulani, the Miyetti Allah man was released, guys. And since then, we have not heard that he was arraigned again in courts, as in that case has been buried. Before you know it now, you hear that he's vying for one position, and you know what that means. This is the same man that has come out on several occasions to justify why the Fulanis killed their victims, that their cow was stolen or were rustled, and you know those languages that they use. The same man was, you know, was released from prison or wherever. But Nnamdi Kanu, death sentence. Why? Because na Igbo man. There's no other interpretation to it, guys. There is no other interpretation.
To bandits, kidnappers, and sponsors of terror, surrender or face the full force of the Nigerian state. These windows of surrender will not remain open forever. No mercy will be shown to those who trade in blood of Nigerians.
So you can watch the full clip on Channels Television, June 12 broadcast by the Tinubu's government asking terrorists to come and surrender. Look at all these ones in the bushes.
That's how long dozens of pupils, teachers, and other victims adopt.
We are here. We need help from the federal government and the state government.
27 days. That's how long dozens of pupils, teachers, and other victims adopted from school in Oyo State have remained in captivity. On May 15th, 2026, armed gunmen attacked multiple schools in the community within Oriire local government area of Oyo North Senatorial District, taking 49 people hostage, including school children, teachers, and even a toddler. As families wait anxiously for their loved ones to return home, conflicting reports about the kidnappers' demands have sparked confusion. A post that went viral claimed their doctors were demanding a 1 billion naira ransom, the release of convicted terrorists, 2 Hilux vehicles, and the implementation of Sharia law in Oyo State, and the release of their detained members. But there is a twist. In a video released from captivity, Mrs. Alamu, the kidnapped school principal, dismissed many of the claims. According to her, their doctors were only demanding the release of some of their detained members and had not asked for Sharia law, weapons, or several of the other conditions circulating online. Meanwhile, the Oyo State House of Assembly has rejected negotiation with their doctors, maintaining that the focus should remain on a safe rescue operation. But as days roll into weeks, families are asking painful questions, and Nigerians are demanding answers.
Guys, you can see the terrorists debunk the other ones, the other conditions, but they say what they want is the release of their members. Now, the release of their members, why Tinubu is asking them, come and surrender. But they want those that have, let's say, those that have been forcefully taken to be released to them. So you can see that these people don't even deserve any mercy. I mean, they don't deserve any mercy. Now, Sheun of Channels Television was speaking to South Africans who have dealt mercilessly, with foreigners or to foreigners. Nigerians, some of them have been repatriated.
South Africa cannot keep quiet. We are not South Africa's mate in any sense and any manner. When they were down, when they were in trouble, when their backs were down, Nigeria stood up for them. They are not the kind of people that should look us in the face, spit in our face, and attack our people. What is Nigeria's own stand as a government on this very terrible bad behavior?
You use the right words: terrible, disappointing, painful. However, what Nigeria will do in terms of bilateral relations, you'll hear from the Minister of Foreign Affairs and maybe even the presidency. But honestly, enough is enough. Enough really has to be enough.
It's because we don't have leadership on ground. It's because there is no proper leadership on ground, guys. That is what we are seeing today. Youths begging mothers not to collect 5,000 and rice from politicians, guys. See it. Can you imagine? The hunger in the land is very, very much, guys. That is the only thing they do to weaponize hunger. You know, they weaponize hunger, guys. That is the only instrument they have.
Much we did,
See our friend. Upon all the stress. She trekked more than how many kilometers?
I don't know how much we did, but it was a lot.
Come on. It was a lot. It was a lot. So what can you say after all of this thing?
So this lady is the lady we saw during the first day of the protest who came to welcome the very dark man. She said the very dark man had helped her when she had issues. Possibly she needed to collect money from somebody and the very dark man helped her to get the money. She didn't say it exactly, but that's what I think. But because she said the very dark man helped her and did not collect any money from her, as in he did it without any money, without any charge. And then when the very dark man landed in Nigeria, she came out to also welcome the very dark man. So you can see she's also participating in the protest.
I can just say that you guys should keep on going. If I would stay, unfortunately, I have to fly tomorrow. I would come out again and again and again with you and walk and protest. You've started a really good thing. You really have to continue. And it's the power of youth that can make a change here. It's nothing else. It's literally you guys that can do it. And you have that power if you have unity, if you all join together. So more and more people start coming out. Just raise up, guys, and fight for your country, because the situation the way it is, I can tell you straight away, it's unacceptable. It's actually very sad. And for us, you know, I've lived in other places, other countries. And seen working system, and I'm from the UK, so I can tell you that these things don't need to be like that. Government can sort things out. There are working systems. All these things are possible and achievable. You just need the right leadership. And you need people to come together and to bring that change. And it's the young people, it's you guys, you youths that can change that. Because those now old ones and, you know, in established corrupted positions, they're not gonna want to go away from there, but by force. So guys, just keep on going, and really you need to fight, because what's happening with this terrorism and people being kidnapped, children being it's unacceptable. It's absolutely unacceptable. It's actually quite scary when you watch all of that. And these are daily news.
Yes,
every day almost. And I've been watching it, like when I'm in UK, I just keep on watching, and it's terrifying to me. It's literally terrifying to me. So you don't need to accept this. You should never accept this.
Not at all.
Keep on fighting. It's the power is in you guys, in people. Love you. Bye. So the power is in you, and you just have to really go for it and keep protesting until you see the change and until you make it happen. That's all I can say.
Thank you.
Please trust VDM. He is really a man for that. He has that influence and that leadership strength, and I personally believe that God is really with him and is using him and is positioning him and is positioning people around him. So you guys should really, really encourage and support as much as you can, because it's not easy what he's doing.
That's it. So guys, you have heard, and it's very, very important. All of us knows that this is what we should come together to do. We should not leave it for some people. It is only we, the youth, that can make this difference. There is no two ways about it. There is no two ways about it. She came all the way from the UK. She's even catching her flight tomorrow to return. And
I would wish I can stay. I would go protest. I would continue protesting. So if I can do it, guys, protest for your country, and I'm not even Nigerian. You have no excuse. Like, you seriously have no excuse to fight for your country.
That's it. That's it, guys. So tomorrow is another day.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is another day. So come out, come one, come all. Let's make it happen. All right. Come one, come all, please.
You need to come, guys.
Yeah. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for supporting VDM.
It's
like you said, VDM actually supported you too.
Yes,
right?
he did. Yeah, that's why it's.
Yeah. So one good turn deserves another.
Exactly. And you know, people do appreciate that.
Yeah.
People that are correct, they do appreciate when somebody helps.
Yeah, I love the fact that you appreciate VDM so much. Yeah. Like since yesterday that you came out, you keep talking about how VDM has been standing for other people, how VDM he stood for you.
He's fighting.
And he never asked for nothing.
So he never asked for nothing.
You keep appreciating him, and that is it. That's what he stands for. Yeah. And that's why so much the love is not from a place of nothing. It's from a genuine place that people truly love what he does.
Yeah.
And that's why he's getting all the attentions and the love. You know.
Exactly.
You know. Yeah. So we're talking about appreciation, the way you appreciate VDM, and because VDM too has been fighting for different people, and he never collected time from nobody.
Exactly, he just keeps on fighting. He's not collecting, and you can see how hard he works. So that's something that people should really appreciate.
Yes.
I guess some people, I don't know why people would not like him, probably because he's a truth teller and he speaks up. So some people are bothered by that, but you should question yourself, because I think you are compliant to what is happening in this country, and we can all conclude that it's very wrong. Or you are judging people according to character or whatever. We all have characters.
Yes, of course.
That does not matter. We should still come together, because one thing is a character, another thing is like the influence and the leadership, and just like the warrior, the skills a person has to bring the change. And you have to stand with that individual, because he's not a usual person. You have to understand that he was positioned for that.
That's it.
It doesn't happen just like that. Nobody comes out and be doing this kind of influential stuff and be fighting for people for nothing.
Not at all.
Because in majority of time, people are very selfish. This is the nature of humanity.
So guys, let me take you through more headlines, of what is happening. This headline here says suspected terrorists sack Kwara community, kidnap several persons in midnight raid, kill residents. This is like 5 hours ago. So there must have been an attack in Kwara State last night, guys. This is what we see every day. Recently our soldiers their heads were taken off because these terrorists invaded one of the military bases, and they dealt so badly with the Nigerian soldiers, guys. Nigerian soldiers have really suffered a lot at the hands of these terrorists. That's why it baffles me Tinubu is giving them time to surrender, guys. So, time to surrender. I'm just wondering, why is it that we don't have any leadership on ground? Take It Back movement hit the street in Ibadan, Oyo, and more states. Join nationwide June 12 protests against insecurity hardship across Nigeria. That's Showore's group, which I showed you. Moment Showore was suffocating, possibly because of tear gas sprayed at them. Oyo residents protest against insecurity. This is from Ibadan, guys. So you can see the protest is everywhere. It's a very dark You can see one-legged person protesting insecurity. Possibly this might even be a victim of NSAS. Nigeria keep happening to people. Ew. So guys, I'm happy that majority of our youths are out there protesting for a better Nigeria. So these are Nigerian police coming out to contain the protests. while terrorists are in the bushes. I'm just wondering why they don't deploy these policemen into the bushes. Now, this headline here says, you Nigerian police officers here, before you join the police force, there was a Nigeria that provided free education and other basic amenities. Today, your own children are not enjoying those same benefits. The only thing that seems free now is kidnapping. Can you imagine? The only thing that is free of charge in Nigeria now is kidnapping. Kokopi was here telling them. Now take a look.
If we are to come out against the police, the people are more. About before you join the police, there was a Nigeria. There was a Nigeria that gave you free education. There was a Nigeria that gave you free everything. But today your children are not experiencing anything free. The only thing free is kidnapping. The only thing free is beating. The only thing free is raping.
Child,
if we are to
I think that's a powerful message, guys. That's a powerful message. That before now there was a Nigeria that worked. People had free education in this country, but today, a sachet of pure water, I mean water that is supposed to be free, you know how much people buy it now, guys. Can you imagine? A woman that returned to Nigeria made a video and was asking Nigerians, how do you people survive in this country? That she just went to an eatery to go and eat. She was like sharing how much she spent, just her alone. And she was asking people, how do you people survive in this country? The Tinubu's government begging terrorists to surrender their arms alongside their sponsors, that all of them should surrender, that he's giving them this window to surrender. If they don't surrender, they are going to face the full wrath of the law. The question remains, why are we pampering these terrorists? Recently, a media house from France told Nigerians that the government paid those terrorists that abducted children in the north about $7 million in dollars, not even in naira, guys. If you are wondering why the terrorists are still working very strong with so many sophisticated weapons, guys, it's because they know that when they kidnap, they are going to get paid. Now, the very dark man is challenging Tinubu after that call for terrorists to come out and surrender, and also their sponsors. I'm going to allow you to take a look at what the very dark man said, and we'll get back to this.
To bandits, kidnappers, and sponsors of terror, surrender or face the full force of the Nigerian state. These windows of surrender will not remain open forever. No mercy will be shown to those who trade in blood of Nigerians.
You see, this is the problem, and this is why I don't have confidence in President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because how are you saying that for bandits and every other person sponsoring terrorism, that they should surrender or they will face the Nigerian state? So pending when they decide to surrender, they can continue to kidnap, they can continue to kill, they can continue to rape our women, they can continue to keep kidnapping our children from schools. No, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, this is the time for you to move in. You have been waiting for them to surrender for the longest. They have refused to surrender. For the longest, you have been calling on them to surrender, that they should drop down their arms. For the longest. But every day by day, the insecurity increases. Every day by day, they keep committing these atrocities. They keep committing this evil. And yet you are waiting for them to surrender. Need I remind you what you promised in 2022? I'm going to play you a clip. You promised in 2022. This was not your words when you were seeking election in 2022. You said that you were going to eliminate. These were your words. And thank God it's from your own channel, TVC. So I'll play everything down to when you started speaking.
Begin from Kaduna State, where the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Bola Tinubu, has promised to eliminate kidnappers and other troublemakers terrorizing Kaduna State in the northwestern region of the country. Asiwaju Tinubu, who gave this assurance during the APC's Northwest presidential campaign rally held in Kaduna on Tuesday, told the crowd of APC supporters that he will bring an end to the security challenges in the state. TVC News, Lopa Assam has more.
Hundreds of support groups and thousands of supporters of the APC converged on Ahmadu Bello Stadium in Kaduna for the flag-off of the party's presidential campaign in the Northwest. And on the eve of this event, the presidential candidate of the party, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, together with his entourage, visited Birnin-Gwari to sympathize with the emir and his people who have been in the direct line of fire by terrorists. and there he donated 50 million naira to the families of the victims. His arrival at the Ahmadu Bello Stadium on Tuesday signaled the beginning of the presidential campaign in Kaduna. And together with his entourage, Asiwaju Tinubu immediately went round the arena, waving at the mammoth crowd. Also at the campaign rally was his running mate, Senator Kashim Shettima, as well as the governors of Kanu, Kebbi, Jigawa, Plateau and Borno states, with party members from their various states. And while addressing the crowd, Bola Tinubu assured them of his commitment to create jobs for the youth, improve agriculture, and bring socio-economic developments if voted into power. The region has been the most hit by terrorists in recent times, and Bola Tinubu promises to effectively tackle those troubling the region when elected president.
All those troublemakers, violent kidnappers, killers, all troublemakers of Kaduna, I assure you, we will eliminate them. El-Rufai has done a good job. Go around Kaduna, you see how organized, how clean, and it has moved the internally generated revenue up.
The host governor, Nasir El-Rufai, is pleased with the overwhelming support shown to Asiwaju, and is also convinced that the party will emerge victorious in the zone because of its numerical strength.
What we have seen here, we are satisfied. Northwest has done well, Kaduna has done well. We've set a new standard. And I'm very grateful to all of you.
Several Northerners have voiced their appreciation of Bola Tinubu for the support which they see he has given to the North since.
So when are you going to start eliminating them? You said you would eliminate them. Now, this one you said in Kaduna, you also repeated this thing in Abuja. You also repeated it in Lagos. So at what point do you start eliminating them? Because while you are waiting and you are giving them time, then they don't surrender, that you are going to, no. Before yesterday, a principal in Kogi State was killed. Now, for that principal, we have said it that public schools do not go to school again until the government figure out a way to end insecurity. Until this insecurity comes to a stop. Public schools are no longer safe. Now you don't go now, they don't unalive you, which is quite unfortunate. Nobody deserves that. Children see the side bush, you still get in mind, they go open school. For what? School children, school teachers, the day side bush, you are still opening school. For what? Nigerians are still going by their day as if nothing they happen. For what? And you want Nigeria to be great? This same thing you people did in 2014 when they carried Chibok girls. Everybody moved on. Everybody moved on. Till tomorrow, those girls are still in the bush. That thing went further to give Boko Haram the audacity to continue these atrocities. That's why in this one, we should not move on. There's little one person can do. How many shout and won't shout? That's why they call on all Nigerians. I say this particular one, we should not move on until they bring back those children and those teachers. And as for President Bola Tinubu, for how long are you expected to wait for them to surrender? And if they don't surrender, when are you expected to move into the bushes? Because you do not give them an ultimatum. You do not even say, okay, I'm giving you people 3 days to surrender. If you don't surrender, we are moving in hard. And we are going to bring you people down. We are going to do this, do this. No, there's no threat.
There's no.
You look like you are sympathizing.
Yes,
you are begging them, like you are so scared of them or something.
Honestly.
You are the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, for crying out loud. Jesus Christ.
So, guys, that is the very dark man reacting to Tinubu's, the broadcast he made telling Nigerians that, that he wants the terrorists to surrender alongside their sponsors, that they should bring their weapons, that if they don't, no time limit. I mean, no time limit, guys. In which country is this being seen? It's only in Nigeria. Now, one might be wondering why this pampering of terrorists. Like I told you people, a media house recently said the government paid $7 million. This is how these guys fund their wars. Even Sheikh Gumi came out saying that the terrorists need money to fund their wars. That is why they are kidnapping. But guess what? When it comes to, the Southeast. Now, in case you don't know, there are plans to sentence Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment, guys. This might come to you as a shock. While in the north, terrorists are being given rehabilitation, like they claim. We are being told that they are being, you know, rehabilitated and reintroduced back into the society and being given money. In case you don't know, they receive like salary monthly, guys. They receive this salary, and at the end of the day, some of them go back into the bushes, still go back to their criminality. But when it comes to the Southeast, even since after the war, some of the promises that were made for the Southeasterners, none of that is happening. Anyway, I'm going to be showing you clips coming from the current protests happening in Abuja currently. But I just wanted you to see this headline so that you will know that while the federal government is threatening Nnamdi Kanu with death penalty, terrorists are being begged to come and surrender. You saw how the Oyo State teacher was killed instantly as they were entering the forest. So they had time, just killed him, dump his body, and just continue their journey. You saw how just yesterday or day before yesterday, they went to Kogi State, shot how many people in a school, kidnapped many students into the bush. We are not even talking about thousands of Nigerians who are currently in one forest or the other. Some have died. I mean, you know, recently, the Borno State people were able to negotiate the release of 400 and something victims kidnapped by Boko Haram for months now. And then you have those of them who were kidnapped in Kwara State. You know, when they executed close to 200 persons recently in Kwara, they kidnapped some of them. They are still in the den of the terrorists, which I shared the video here, where how they are looking. You will cry. Now the government is begging these people, come and surrender. Only when you don't surrender. No time frame. Now, this headline says, Nigerian government seeking death penalty for British citizen Nnamdi Kanu could trigger diplomatic crisis with UK. Lawyer Ejimako warns, guys. This headline is dated, I think, like 2-3 days ago, that these Sahara reporters published this headline. Just looking for the date. You can see the date here. June 8th. Today is 12. That is 4 days ago. So this is not like an old news, you know. Seeking for death penalty for somebody who is asking for secession, while terrorists who are killing people are being asked, come and lay down your arm. And then tomorrow they will tell us they are rehabilitating them. They are going to, you know, reintroduce them back into the society. And criminality just keep continuing in Nigeria. The Tinubu's government also gave reasons for the Operation Safe Corridor, which is the operation that encourages this pardoning of terrorists and rehabilitation. And you can see he didn't even call them terrorists. He calls them bandits, guys. I'm just wondering if what is happening in Nigeria, we are really ready to end this level of criminality that we are seeing. Recently, you saw that Edo State government had to shut down schools because of terrorist threats in the country, guys. The whole place is being engulfed by these terrorists. Now, Faz the bad guy and his father, you know, SAN Falana, they've all joined the protests happening currently in Abuja. I'm going to show you clips coming from that protest, the very dark man and, you know, others. In short, even Showore them. Everybody is protesting, you know, as in Nigerians have come out saying this insecurity must end. This insecurity, we must be able to have our children in schools. I mean, going to school without you having the fear of being abducted. That is just what people are asking. Now, I'm going to show you some of the clips emerging from today's protest. You know, everywhere the Nigerian people are now out because we've waited for the government to tackle this, but you can see it appears help is not coming anytime soon. So people have seen the need for them to just go to the streets and take back their country. Now, this is in today's headline. It says, very dark man, other Nigerians currently protesting on the streets of Abuja this morning over kidnapped girls and insecurity in the country. Guys, many people, Showore has his group, the very dark man has his group, and Falana with his son, they also have their group, but that is in Lagos. The very dark man is currently in Abuja with his Rate family. They are still on the street. Yesterday, they were on the street. Day before yesterday, when the very dark man arrived in Nigeria, they were on the street too, guys. They've been demanding for nothing but security so that a girl child, a boy child can be in the class, sit comfortably and have that concentration, guys, to, sorry, I have to show you the clip. I just forgot that I've not added it to the stream. Will have the boldness to be in class without any fear of being kidnapped. So you can see this is a very dark man and his group. And like I told you, that Falana and his, SAM Falana and his son, alongside other Lagosians, are also in Lagos, you know, protesting. So the very dark man is protesting with his group. Showore is also protecting somewhere in the group with his group, which I'm going to be showing you that. And we must commend them, honestly. So many people have asked that the Obedient family, you know, join forces with the Rattle family so that Nigeria can have a very strong opposition force. You can imagine if these two groups come together. You know, majority of the Obedients are also Rattle. So many Nigerian youths are looking for different leadership, not what we have on ground, not these cabals that are just after their stomach. Because tell me why Tinubu is still pampering these people. You are asking them come and surrender, as if they will hear, as if they will listen. This operation corridor, I don't know what they call it, is like an operation that allows the terrorists to willingly submit. You know, they should willingly submit or surrender. But that operation has been in the north for a very long time, and it's not working. Insecurity is worsening. And Tinubu is begging them as if the terrorists are going to listen to him. Instead of him to dare the military and the security agencies to go all out on these terrorists. Somebody suggested that the entire bush in Nigeria should be set ablaze so that there won't be any hiding place for these terrorists, guys. Now, so those are the very dark man and his group protesting. Okay, this is Showore. Somebody said Showore fainted. Like you can see, yes, Showore don't faint too. Protesters cry out after Showore faints during ongoing protests in Abuja. Security operatives attempt to disperse protesters, guys. You can see this Nigerian police, they will not enter the bush to get the terrorists arrested. If you come out and protest, you will not be the terrorist to them. They now see you as the one terrorizing the environment. But the ones who are actually killing Nigerians are being begged. Hey, God. Do you know that criminality pays in Nigeria? Do you know that's what it means? These people are being begged. Recently, Sheikh Gumi was asking the federal government to start paying these Fulanis as Niger Deltans are being paid. Guys, can you imagine? I still don't understand it. Asking the federal government to use taxpayers' money and the money they are borrowing to start paying. Do you know how many Fulanis that have invaded Nigeria? They are the ones killing people in Benue, in Plateau, and Taraba, trying to take over their community because they have no land in Nigeria. You know? Look at, because somebody came out to protest, you'll be using tear gas and all kinds of things. Recently, there's a boy I saw on this Twitter space. He lost his eye, one of his eyes, to tear gas during protest. So this tear gas is not even a friendly thing at all. You know, it can choke somebody. For people who are asthmatic, you don't even need such an environment. But this is what Nigerians are meant to go through.
They don't start. They don't start. Police are already shooting. Police are already shooting. Police on the shooter. Police on the shooter. Police on the shooter. Police on the shooter. Police on the shoot. Police on the shooter. Police is already shooting us. You see, Showore don't faint, oh. Showore don't faint, oh. Showore don't fight, 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 oh. Nigerian police want this Showore. Nigerian police want this Showore. Nigerian police. Nigerian police. Nigerian police. Nigerian police. Nigerian police wants to Showore. Nigerian police. Nigerian police. Nigerian police. Nigerian police. Nigerian police. Nigerian police wants to Showore.
So guys, that is it. You can see what is happening in Nigeria when people come out to protest. This is how they end up scaring people to come out to protest. During election, you will vote, your vote won't count. During protest, you come out, you are tear gassed. You are being, as in threatened not to come out, guys. This is it. In Nigeria, your voice cannot be heard anymore. Your voice cannot be heard anymore in Nigeria because the government is scared. They don't have anything to show that they've done for Nigeria. So you can imagine what these children are going through in the bush, guys. The children who were kidnapped in Oyo State. How many days now? Very soon it will be 1 month in the hands of your enemy. And Tinubu is begging the terrorists that are not even Nigerian. Some of them are just invading the country and taking advantage.
Either by negligence or by his own conspiracy. But I mean his own conspiracy. What Tinubu and his people are doing in Nigeria is worse than what bandits and terrorists are doing in Nigeria. Yes. We are no longer pretending that we can continue like this. And one of the things we are going to be asking for is for Tinubu to resign if he cannot continue in the illegitimate position he took in 2023. And that is why we are back on the streets on June 12th, 2026. So 33 years after a watershed election was held by Nigerians and was truncated by the military. The military man who truncated it is in Ghana. But what has happened and what I discovered is that Tinubu was probably part of the people who truncated 2023 election. Because by his conduct, he has not behaved like a Democrat. And I'm an example of it.
So that is Showore and his group protesting for the release of those children who were kidnapped. And this headline here says, Showore defies military and police deployment, leads Tinubu must go protest in the streets of Abuja. So that is happening in Abuja. And here is Mr. Falana. If you look critically, you also see Faz, the bad guy, behind there, all of them protesting, as regards to the Oyo State kidnap, asking Tinubu to rescue the girls and make Nigeria to be safe, guys. Everybody knows that Tinubu has failed the people, Everybody knows that Tinubu is a colossal failure. He went to the north, promised them to stop insecurity. But you can see where we are. The thing has worsened. Even Buhari's regime is now better off than that of Tinubu. So guys, before I even go further with this protest, I came across this video and I felt I should share it with you guys. You need to see what the Nigerian police is doing in Nigeria. They won't enter the bush to look for these terrorists. No. They are on the streets extorting Nigerians. Just see how this lady was intimidated. Just to take a look.
You're 18.
18
years. You own a car.
Speak louder, speak louder. You say you are how old?
I'm 18.
You're 18.
Yes.
You own a car.
Yes, sir.
What do you do for a living?
Sir, what do you mean by what do I do for a living? I'm a businesswoman.
You're a businesswoman at
Yes.
18. You own a car in Nigeria. What are you telling us?
What you say you're doing business? What type of business are you doing? What type of business are you doing? You own a car, 18 years.
Officer, I'm in a hurry.
You're in a hurry to where?
See,
Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Are we stupid by stopping you to check? You say you are in a hurry. What type of insolent?
Check the particulars, please.
Officer,
It's like
What is inside that bag?
What is that
What
bag?
is inside that bag?
What is inside that bag?
Officer, why are you interrogating me? It's something. I'm heading somewhere.
It's something like what? It's something like what? You said you are a businesswoman. What is inside the bag? You said you are.
These are goods.
You are a Yahoo girl. You must be a Yahoo girl.
You must be a Yahoo. Why must you own a car by 18 years? You must be a Yahoo girl. Don't tell me that.
Open your phone.
What kind of business?
Now,
Open your phone.
Bring your phone.
Open your phone. Open your phone.
Let's
18
check
years
this
you
girl
are
very,
you
very
own a
well.
car.
Open it. Let's
Have you checked
give me that phone.
Have you
Let
checked
me.
the driving license? Check.
Officer, what's all this now?
Will you come on? Will you shut up? I'm talking to you. 18 years you own a
You
car.
own a car.
You say you're a
You
businesswoman. Make sure you search.
Open your phone very well. We want
it.
to check everything.
Open the gallery.
So
Enter
what's
there.
all this
Open
for
your
now?
WhatsApp. Make sure you
Open that phone. Open that phone.
Open your WhatsApp. Let's see your chat.
Open it.
And your Facebook.
If you see any illegal thing, what would you do to
If
you
you
now?
see any illegal
Use your
thing,
hand. Use your hand and press it.
who is calling you?
Of that. Give me that phone.
Of
Give me
that
phone.
phone.
Give that phone. Give that phone.
Give her that phone.
Can you
Let me answer
imagine?
the call.
Hey.
Hello?
Look at it now. There's no legal stuff here. Look at it.
Open your Facebook.
18 years you own a car.
Nigerians.
Officer, I'm in a hurry.
I say open your Facebook.
Hey, young woman, don't try to joke with us here. 18 years you own a car.
Officer, look at it now. There's nothing here. I'm in a hurry.
Open the WhatsApp. I need to see the WhatsApp. Go there and open the WhatsApp. Open the WhatsApp. Don't
Open that WhatsApp.
I hear.
So guys, this is the area you call the Nigerian police and they are the forefront. Intimidate. Can you imagine? Open your WhatsApp, your private messages. They want to see. Open your Facebook. Who called you? I want to answer the call. As in, I've not seen this kind of thing before. When we have issues with terrorists all over the places, that is what our security agents are doing. So this is a video of the very dark man that you've already watched. Let's listen to what fast the bad guy has got to say.
We fail. I personally believe in the democratic system. I believe in the democratic process, and I'm ready on that day to exercise my franchise.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Schools are still open every single day. Students are still being kidnapped. What is going on? This has to stop, and this must stop immediately.
The election date has been changed, and a lot of people are almost giving up now, saying that nothing can happen in Nigeria again. Nigeria can be better. If someone argues that Nigeria is better, do you think this current ruling party will win again in the next election?
I think I can't predict who's winning or who's not winning. I think from the general mood, I think we can see how people are feeling. I think we can see the discontent, the dissatisfaction with the way that they've managed their affairs. They've had ample time to show any willingness, any political will to make a difference. But it's clear that they do not want to. And we are going to go to the ballot to show how we fail. I personally believe in the democratic.
So guys, go and get your PVC. No matter what it's going to cost you, get your PVC. Nigerians are no longer satisfied with what is happening. I mean, we are no longer satisfied. Just go and get your PVC. Help your family members, your friends, those you can assist in one way or the other to ensure they get their PVC. I think that is at the point we are today. Although some people are saying that, you know, the Tinubu's government is not even by election, you will remove them, that there is need for revolution, like what you are seeing happening now. Now, this headline says, oh, now, before we take a look at this, we say, you being fucked up, but you get locked. Okay. Moment Tobe and Kokopi reconciled on the protest ground in Abuja. Recall that Tobe had rift with Very Dark Man after he aligned with King Michi during the online saga. So some of them are reconciling. Protest is uniting them.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Forgive me. One love.
I'm not telling man say you are feeling the heat to your children. Our president is
my life. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Forgive me. One love.
That was nice to watch, you know. You say, I'm sorry, though you called him baby. I'm sorry, baby. You know, please forgive me. So the protest is working, reuniting people.
There is no cause for alarm. If you are South African and you are in Ghana, there is no cause for alarm. If you are South African and you are in Ghana, there is no cause for alarm. We cannot serve Africans from Africa. We believe that this is equally your home. We are not animals like your brothers and sister Jacinta who are back in South Africa. We are wiser than Jacinta a million-fold, and that is why we are leading by this demonstration. So if you are a South African, please be rest assured, no youth of Ghana is going to enter your shop. No youth of Ghana is going to enter your premises. No youth of Ghana is going to take your cars or take over what belongs to you, like they are doing to our brothers about to somewhere. However, if you are South African in Ghana or any part of Africa, and you are against what is going on, we expect that you also join us. We expect that you also do press conferences. We expect that you also do press releases. So that we know that you are fighting. And maybe finally, to President Ramaphosa, we think that you sending envoys across to some countries, even not all countries in Africa, so that we can get back stronger in bilateral ties with South Africa again, it's just an afterthought. You were there, Mr. President, when our people were being brutalized and you were silent. Even if you talked, you were only loud in your silence. And now, so at least Ghanaians and the rest of Africa will think that President Ramaphosa is doing something. Of course, we can only believe that President Ramaphosa of South Africa is really standing true to his words by condemning this xenophobic attack. If he commands an arrest of the likes of Jacinta and all those criminals that led that nonsense of a negative crusade against our people. If that happened, then we know that indeed South Africa is remorseful. Until then, we are standing by these measures that we are suggesting to government, and we know that someday Africa will win. But for the youth of Ghana, you have done a human job.
Guys, Ghana has really tried. You can see how they are standing up to what is happening, but they are telling South Africans we will not retaliate. We are not like your brothers. We are not going to discriminate. That is for South Africa. This is also Nigeria. So guys, that should be in Oyo State, you know, with all the brouhaha going on as regards to kidnapping. Now, this person was seen wearing Tinubu's t-shirt, and guess what? They gave him beating of his life. I don't know if this is Lagos. I don't know exactly where, or is it that they are playing, but that's what this person here said, guys. But that's it for this video. I'm going to be rounding up, but you can see that Nigerians are massively on the streets chanting Tinubu must go.
Kidnappers must go! Kidnappers must go! Terrorists must go! Terrorists must go! Terrorists must go! Terrorists must go! Bandits must go! Bandits must go! Bandits must go! Kidnappers must go! Must go! Must go! Must go! Must go! Bandits must go! Bandits must go! Bandits must go!
I pray that this their strength does not wax weak, honestly, because when you see them, these are the people Tinubu is asking to come and surrender. The level of sophistication among these people, the kind of gun they carry, you'll be wondering who is funding them, guys. Who is funding all these people? No primary school certificate, no secondary school certificate, but they can operate these machines that they are carrying, guys. And you know what? The terrorists in other countries, they've seen Nigeria as a land that accommodates criminality. That's why they are heading to Nigeria. Why are they not going to Ghana? Why are these terrorists not disturbing Ghana? Don't you know there are Fulanis in Ghana? There are Fulanis in Ghana, but why are they silent? It's only in Nigeria they are vocal, coming on TikTok, showcasing how they kill their victims, the kidnappers, the money they made, their weapons. They showcase even their faces. They don't hide it. Why? Because they know that they have their political people who are supporting them. Because tell me why these things are happening. You don't see the northern political, heavyweights coming out to call these terrorists out. We don't see that. See them. Majority of them are not Nigerians. Fulanis are not originally Nigerians. They came into Nigeria, but now they've taken over northern Nigeria. The Hausas are begging for a place. The people who originally owns the north, they are begging. You know, all the kidnappings happening in Katsina, in Zamfara, in all those places. Don't you know it is the Hausas that are being displaced? They are the ones they kidnap. When they hear that they kidnapped 200 persons, it's the Hausas. They want them to run away from those regions so that they will take over. That is just the fight. Nigeria is seen as their birthright. That is what they are fighting against. And this is exactly what the very dark man and other Nigerians out there are asking Tinubu to end. And guess what? Tinubu is begging them to come and surrender. Do those people look like people who will surrender in the next 1 year?
I love road travel, but today I am denied of my best form of travel. So many Nigerians love to have it on the road.
Yes,
but we are no more safe.
Honestly.
Please, we are begging the government. We are begging you. Don't let this go too far.
Yes, sir.
Don't let it go too far.
Yes, sir. Tell us, sir.
It might be your children tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
My children are not in that forest.
Thank you, sir.
But somebody's children are there.
Thank you, sir.
Please, let's stop this killing.
Yes, sir.
Let's stop bandits from taking over our country.
Yes, sir.
If our country is taken, where will all of us work? Where are we going to be? Some of us can travel overseas and have homes there. Yes. For those of us who stay here, we die here. Yes. So we beg.
So what he's really saying, Emeka Ike is, he joined the very dark man protest. He is one of those people vying for a position in the NDC. So he'll be supporting Peter, will be joining the protest. And that's why for me, I feel that everybody should just join this protest. I mean, joining the protest to make sure if this insecurity is not addressed, I'm just thinking if the election will be hold, because there are remote areas. You saw what happened recently. People gathered for a burial. These terrorists just appeared from nowhere and began to shoot during a burial ceremony. So you can imagine on the day of the election, they tell you that somebody was kidnapped. The person will regret ever coming out to vote. So it would be nice if this insecurity is named to the board. It would be really nice. Now, Peter Obi said something about Kenneth Okonkwo's criticism. I'm going to read this. He says, NDC presidential candidate Peter Obi responds to Kenneth Okonkwo's recent criticism. I can never act rascally. I have never been known as someone who operates rascally. I always operate within the rules and guidelines. It is easy for anyone to say anything against me, but the fact remains that I will never be part of what I am trying to change. If I want that, I would have done it when I left office as governor and take all the money like any other person. That's Mr. Peter Obi responding when he was asked about, Kenneth Okonkwo calling Peter Obi a scammer and somebody who is practicing criminality in the NDC.
There are other questions about people in your party that I'm happy. Case in point, Kenneth Okonkwo, who used to be, was a spokesperson of the Labour Party, that feels that you are not acting to resolve a lot of these issues, so he has left. What is your position on trying to keep people like that within the party, or what's your position on Kenneth Okonkwo's position?
I've told you, I think I've said it. I can't act rascally. I've never been known to be somebody who operates rascally. I operate within the rules, within the guidelines and everything. And that's what we want to enthrone. It's easy for anybody to say anything. Like I said, all those who left are my brothers. They are my people, who are my associates, whom I work, whom I'm pleased with and everything. But I would never be part of what I'm trying to change. If I wanted that, I would have finished being governor when in the history of the country, nobody left money. I would have taken it like every other person. So if you want to, if you say this is what you want to do, I would have signed into law, which has already been passed by the House, my own pension like every other person did. So if you want to change something, a leader must be an exemplary person by his behavior and conduct, even when it does not favor him. What is happening in Labour Party today is not what I wish. Even if I'm going to lose from it, it will not make me to act rascal. I must act and work within the law. And you can go and check all my involvement since I started this politics, or even in business. You will never see me involved in area where people will say he acted rascally.
See my life, I've been living a useless life. Nigeria government don't create content with my future. I don't get future again. I don't get I don't get future again. Let's fight for a better country. Now a better Nigeria. Nigeria where we say you don't know anybody, but you can still be somebody. That's what we are praying for. That's what we are fighting for. No, we are not praying, bro. No, not be praying. We are not praying for. We are fighting for. We won't pray. We have been praying. We have been praying. It's time to fight. Let's go and fight. Go fight. Go fight. Go and fight. You don't come on, big. See, now I'll be peaceful. In the past how many years I've been peaceful. I don't want to show my bad side to anybody. But see, no, more than not let us. It go stop. Make it stop. Make it. You want to see character. Make it stop. You want me to show you my bad side because I'll be good. I'll be good to you. But if you go rich now, I will begin showing my bad side. Because that's not the bad side Nigeria government they value. Okay, because of governors like Governor Kwebolo now, he do fly over for Edo State. School shouldn't go that place, go they do excursion. This is the first time we are seeing something like this. Thank you to the governor. Because of you, we have been able to see flyover in our life.
This
don't reach this level.
Honestly. These are people that travel to the UK and other parts of the world.
We'll not get value again. We'll not be human being again because of governors like Governor Kwebolo now. Because they make governors like Governor Sheriff, they feel that they work. For the past how many years road, they don't finish the road. These are bare minimum. Thank God I don't travel. God, thank you. I don't go UK. I don't go Canada. I don't go Philippines. I don't go Vietnam. I don't go Ghana.
So let me take you through more headlines. This one say abducted Oyo State students and teachers are still within National Park. Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde says, he's trying to say they've not gone far with these victims. So I don't know where he's getting his information from, but he is the security head of the state, so he gets security briefings. So nobody knows where those children are kept, but initially they were saying they must have moved them away very far. Nobody believes they are very close, but this is coming from the governor, and I don't know what else to say. This one here says security forces intimidated us with sophisticated military weapons and equipment that they have failed to use to rescue abducted school children and other victims. Tinubu must go protester. He's saying that the weapons and, all the things, the sophistication they are supposed to use against the terrorists is what they are using against protesters in Nigeria. It's only in Nigeria that can happen.
The president and DSS must pick Davido up. Davido, your papa money not go save you this time. Now you and VDM, now be the problem of this country. Now you and VDM. Davido went on international stage. Now the children when they kidnap 46 children. Now I wear their name, full body. Wear their name. Press up. Now I write for him back. Release our children. Yes. And how Davido disgrace us for international this thing. Do you know what that means? Nigeria is finished. Let me so VDM talk. Very dark man talk. Now they tell us DSS will pick him. DSS will pick him. Yesterday he entered this country. DSS not fit do anything. You know why? The voice of the people is the voice of the government. This APC government has failed Nigeria. Let's talk truth. We are suffering. We are suffering. That useless woman post a video. Yesterday they kidnapped how many? Kill the teacher, kill one small student, kidnap the rest of the students. They find them till now. I will play a video for you. Please make sure you share this video for me. Watch this useless video. This useless video you watch. Just watch this video. Now people when they support him with this watch.
Senator Abiru, let me tell you something. What you don't understand. Let me tell you, it's because of this Mr. President that we believe in him that he will deliver, and the man is trying. But you people that this man choose to support him, the government said that it's easy for him. But you guys are doing, I don't care. That is not concerning people. Do you think that I don't know you from Adam? I don't want to know you. Just come out, come and address us. Come and tell us we are advocates, local advocates for the youth. Come and talk to us so that we pass your voice.
People will like their life don't spoil. They don't go to express their own self. Now they support Tinubu. These are the people telling you to vote for Tinubu. These are the useless people who be like say, without government money, they don't go fit it. Without government money, they don't go fit. These people, now they open my door say, let's vote for Tinubu. Let's support Tinubu. Tinubu is an amazing work. You know why? Because these are armed robbers. These are touts. Check everybody when they speak for Tinubu. All of them be like thief. All of them be like thief. All of them be like thief. All of them. None of their life better. None of their life better. You know why? Because they've been wish. They've been wish. None of their life better. Everybody when they speak of Tinubu, check them. I can count them for you. See Sheilo, black like demon. Sheilo carrying children, in wife, in children. None of the family they outside. None of the family they this country called Nigeria, or in family they America. None of the family. Desmond Elliott. They don't use Desmond Elliott for 15 years. Now they dump her. Zoom. You know why? They don't need Desmond Elliott again. You don't get anything to offer the party. As I'm talking to you, let it be on record. VDM, Very Dark Man, is the first person, is the first individual to lead demonstration for nights. Entire morning, after they talk to you now, they Abuja, they see they demonstrate. That is a citizen. That is a person that wants the best for his country. That is a person that understands the pain the innocent Nigeria is going through. And as far as they are alive, this is my channel. I go and say propaganda is the good news. President Bola Tinubu does not fit to become president, not even for family meeting. Not even for family meeting. Which president now they use more than 40 cars so they do convoy? Your wife uses more than 60 cars. If they know the fear. We are talking about our children that is in the bush when they don't die. Your wife, they give out cars. Can you imagine? Your wife, they give out cars. Your wife, they give out money. Your wife, they give out things to APC people. May therefore vote for you. You know why? Our life no matter. Our mental health no matter. Nothing about us matter to you people. Because you people, you are demons. Not DSS cash me. I don't care. But you see, for me, and me where I stand, APC will never return to power. President Bola Tinubu, you have failed Nigeria. You have failed our youth. You have failed our mother. You have failed our children. Sir, humbly resign. As a president, you don't fit.
That was a nice one. Suspected terrorists sack Kwara community, which is what I've already told you guys. So you can see that Nigerians are all out for Tinubu. You must resign or bring back our children. Don't be giving excuses. Don't be giving excuses. This is Fashola, one of the Tinubu's people during the election. He said they had their IT room that the Tinubu won. Now, where is the leadership? Mahmoud Yakubu has gone. He's the one that imposed Tinubu on us while people were sleeping. 4 a.m. Dati Baba Ahmed has come out to say, who goes to work by 4 a.m.? Who works by 4 a.m.? Is 4 a.m. a working hour? No. But that was when Tinubu's presidency was announced. It seems to me that an unwillingness to accept the outcome of an election perhaps blinds the unsuccessful participant from seeking and taking up the role of opposition for the development of the society. They are still claiming. Sometimes I don't even like reading headlines like this, because these are people who understand that Nigerians are groaning. Somebody like this man, when he was the governor of Lagos, people so much applauded him. But once they have tasted this power and the thing is sweet, they will sell their conscience. This is the Minister of Defense, the man whom Nigerians believe to be a messiah. See what Nigeria has turned out to become under his watch. Breaking. Minister of Defense General Christopher Musa, retired, has inaugurated a socio-political mobilization platform, the Musawa for Youth and Development Initiative, aimed at galvanizing support for the re-election of Tinubu. Guys, this man has gone political. Anyway, he's a minister now, no more the chief of defense staff. So he has a group that is going to support him. Hey, God, guys, people know the shame. Musa is to lead youth wing of Tinubu's support group for the next election. Can you imagine why terrorists are killing people? Ew, Papa. Nigerians, do you know why these people behave this way? It's because they don't get any backlash from the citizens. I mean, they don't get any backlash. Look at, on the Senate floor, Oshomoles demanded for the arrest of the former president or CEO or whatever of NNPC, Kerry, over the 210 trillion naira that has gone missing. The next day, Akpabio announced, or the Senate now distance themselves, that there's nothing like arresting him, that there's no arrest warrant. 210 trillion naira. You can imagine how many roads that money can build, how many good hospitals. Many Nigerians are suffering from cancer and all kinds of deadly diseases. The hospitals in Nigeria are not that well equipped to tackle that kind of sickness. People are traveling to India and other places to go and get treatment. This money would have been used to build well-sophisticated hospitals across the state. But under one-man leadership, that amount is being looked for. And when someone demanded, let's arrest him and bring him here to come and answer, the next day, the Senate turned around and said, no, there is no arrest warrant for Kyari. Guys, these people take us for granted. You know, these people take us for granted. I watched a woman yesterday and the family. They came online. They said they were looking for organic food that they returned from abroad to Nigeria. They said they came to realize that so many things sold in the market have a lot of chemicals from the planting points, as in from the time plant, from the scratch planting, too much of fertilizer, too much of pesticide, then to the time of storage, too much of pesticides and all those chemicals for protecting, and then, you know, all the process. And then you see people still cook and put chemical inside so that the food won't go bad. Like fufu. People will cook it and put all kinds of things so that it won't start fermenting fast. Guys, this is why we have a lot of cancer-related issues in Nigeria. People are having liver problem, kidney dialysis. I mean, dialysis centers everywhere, very, very jam-packed with people. And we don't have a leadership on ground. Where is NAFDAC? The woman that is managing NAFDAC is doing little to nothing. Nobody to hold her accountable. Nobody to call her out, guys. This is the kind of country we are living in. You are not even thinking of just the mental stress alone people are going through. You can't eat and live. The environment is toxic. The terrorists are there. The hospitals you will go, sometimes they make mistakes, and nobody is being held accountable. That is because of leadership failure. That's exactly what Peter will be saying. That our super ego couldn't make it, not because they don't have the talent. You know? Not because they don't have the talent. Abuja protesters picket City Boy Movement headquarters in Abuja. So City Boy even has a center in Abuja, guys. Can imagine how much was used to rent this place now. Taxpayers' money. Taxpayers' money. And Tinubu is still going to borrow $5 billion from Abu Dhabi Bank. 5 billion. Look at the massive building for City Boy Movement. City Boy Movement. Hey! Yeah. Hey! I feel for this one.
Oh, what?
Hey, this City Boy Movement. Hey, guys, these people know they fear the masses, so they take us too much for granted. Do you see what's happening? This is City Boy Movement headquarters in Abuja. You can see it. Let me zoom here. Do you see it here? City Boy Movement headquarters, HQ. This is their headquarters. Can you see it? City Boy Movement. Hey, this is what Sheyi Tinubu is leading. Can you imagine? Do you know how much they must have used for this building to rent it? Guys, Remi Tinubu was seen sharing new hires buses. I mean, brand new hires buses for APC women, guys. Can you imagine? That is the tragedy of being a Nigerian. The leadership has always been a problem. Tinubu must go, guys. Tinubu must go. That is all we want. Watch Showore fights for breath as Nigerian police open fire on peaceful June 12 protesters at close range in Abuja. So this is the one I actually showed you guys before now, that they were saying Showore was fainting because of the handling of the protest by the Nigerian police. They are quick to tear gas Nigerians.
Police on the shooter. Police on the shooter. Police on the shoot. Police on the shooter. Police is already shooting us. You see, Showore don't faint, oh. 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 Nigerian police want to Showore. Nigerian police want to Showore. Nigerian police. Nigerian police. Nigerian police. Nigerian police want to Showore. Nigerian police. Nigerian police. Nigerian police. Nigerian police. Nigerian police. Nigerian police want to Showore.
Standing here today, Nigeria is going through a trying period, and I'm sure we're all aware of that. In fact, when I was invited, I was told to come and speak about security. I was wondering what I was going to say.
That's your defense
because I know that Nigeria is going through so much. And as Nigerians, it's important for us to understand that challenges will always come as long as you live. The important thing is, what do you do about those challenges?
Okay.
And I'm very happy for all those speakers that have spoken. One thing they have said that is striking is that everything revolves around the people.
Okay.
If the people are ready and willing to make changes, changes will occur.
Okay.
If the people are not willing, nothing will happen.
Guys, that is your defense minister, Christopher Musa. He says everything is in the hand of the people. They can no longer, how much is being invested in security in our budget? Now, they can no longer depend on that. They want the people to cause a revolution. And when you come out to protest, they will start tear gassing on you. None of them stick to their words. So you hear him speaking now, you think he's democratic. He is not, guys. He is not. Honestly, he is not. Anyway, I just hope that this election goes well so that Nigerians can decide for a change. Can you interpret this, that people came out to protest and then you are throwing tear gas on them to the point that somebody is almost fainting for asking you to take away the terrorists out of Nigeria so that children can go to school? Guys, that is it.
In Oyo State, Borno State, we're also protesting the kidnapping of many of our We are protesting injustice in our country, a situation whereby innocent school children in Oyo and Borno states have been in the custody of criminals for several weeks now. We are also protesting injustice meted out to young people who are regularly arrested on the highways by the police. We are also protesting hunger in the land. We are protesting poverty in the land. And we are calling on the government. There is no basis for poverty in Nigeria. Our country has enormous material and natural resources and capital resources to make our people happy. 2 weeks ago, we sent a letter to the government of Nigeria to recover the sum of $120.5 billion. If this money is recovered, we have no business taking loans from anywhere in the world. As we are gathered here, or yesterday, the Senate of the Federal Republic was in turmoil because the NNPC has not been able to explain what happened to the sum of 210 trillion naira. Hey, wow! A committee of the Senate has summoned the former GMD of NNPC, Mr. Mile Kyari, but the full House, headed by Godswill Akpabio, did say yesterday that the committee has no power to summon the big man. And the Senate apologized to him for embarrassing him. On our own part, we have written a letter to the Senate that we want a copy of the report where it is stated that 210 trillion cannot be explained. Again, if this money is recovered, that will be enough to fix our comatose hospitals, our roads that have been turned into death traps, and provide jobs for young people. Therefore, this protest is also against the worsening insecurity in our country. We are calling on the government as a matter of urgency to rescue the children that are in custody. Just imagine the primary school people, some of them just barely 2-3 years old, have been at the mercy of elements.
So guys, that is SAN.
Those kids are suffering. No medical attention, no food for them. And so for us as Nigerians, all of us are in custody, one way or the other. And we demand the immediate release of those children and their teacher. As you are well aware, a teacher has been beheaded in order to compel the government to move speedily to have those children released. Great Nigerians! Great Nigerians! We also want to thank you for coming out today to mark the June 12th anniversary. Yes, sir. As you're well aware, there is no democracy in Nigeria.
There's none.
What we have is civil rule. Yes, sir. Civilian administration. Yes, sir. The struggle for democracy must continue. So we thank you very much, and for the media for coming. Great Nigerians.
So guys, you heard him very well. That is SAN. Falana saying there's no democracy in Nigeria. There is no democracy. And that's why people believe that going to the ballot. You see how Tinubu is relaxed? Tinubu is relaxed because he believes that INEC and judiciary will give him the next election on a platter of gold. That's why he's not bothered. I mean, if he had been worried, he would try to do one or two things. Look at the whole insecurity. He has been silent. This broadcast is because today is June 12th. It's mandatory for him to say something. If not, at the peak or at the wake of all that we've seen, Tinubu can address Nigerians. The same thing we saw under Buhari. They told us Buhari is not the talking type. APC keep giving us the people that cannot talk, because they know when they come to talk, they golf, they go out of point, they speak out of what the topic they are supposed to speak on. Tinubu does not address us. That is why you see the terrorists causing mayhem every day, guys. Yesterday, I talked about even in the southeast, there is nowhere these terrorists have not entered, guys. Nowhere is safe, and that is why we almost lend our voices, guys. It says break in Falana, end government, end governance, end bad governance. Protesters hit Lagos Street on Democracy Day. Decry insecurity, economic hardship, and you heard him. He just finished speaking now and talked about the Senate. You can see how they shield corruption. Oshomole said, call this man, let him tell us where the 21 trillion naira is. The next day, they are apologizing to the man for embarrassing him. They say they will no longer, guys, this country is gone under the APC. If you are supporting the APC, you don't wish Nigeria well, I must tell you.
Advance. I know what to look at. Advance.
So guys, that is part of the protest.
Please, don't try your choice.
So guys, before we do more, I want to show you what this person here said. This person said, my advice is that VDM and Shawore and all Nigerian activists should come together to fight these people. If not, they may not win United we will win. Okay, they may not win, or united. This person is trying to say that the very dark man, Showore, and the rest of them should come together, which is what myself I'm in support of. Honestly, you can imagine if the very dark man, with others, the obedient family, everybody comes together to join this protest, even if he's join this protest in calling out this government. We will win. These people are not bigger than us. We will definitely win. So that's what this person is saying, that we all should come together and demand for a better Nigeria. If not, what is happening? The bandits, wherever they are now, they watch news. They watch news too. That's why they told the principal to make video to counter the news that they were demanding for ₦1 billion and the release of their victims and the release of their members and all that, Sharia law implementation, because they saw it on the news. So they had to tell those they are holding captive to also come out to debunk it. It might be true, but they just want to debunk it. So you can imagine this is Showore and his group.
Nigerians are the marching. All power belongs to Mercy. The marching are the marching. All power belongs to Mercy. Power belongs to Mercy. All power belongs to Mercy. Power belongs to Tinubu. Must go. Tinubu. Must go. Tinubu. Must go. Must go. Bandits. Must go. Terrorists. Must go. Must go. Must go. Well done.
Is it Sheyi? Honestly, Governor Sheyi Makinde himself, he has carried his own wahala, as in people are also calling him out.
They have covered Southwest. They have covered Ekiti. They are in Ondo State. They are everywhere. Shall we continue like this? Shall we continue like this? We decide of this now. We are gathered here today. What is stopping the terrorists? They are coming here right now to kidnap all of us. Yes. Let me tell you something. There are people who went to church in Ondo State. And they kidnapped them in church. There are some people who went to church in Kwara State. And they did not them there. What you are doing people went to church in Benue State. And they did not them there. I want to just know our children went to school. I want to watch our teachers went there to teach. I want to come and kidnap them. What did you want to do? One of the teachers was slaughtered like a goat. One of the teachers was slaughtered like a goat. The children that are there, 5 years old, 6 years old, 7 years.
Even 2 years old is held by these bandits, guys.
I mean, I don't know whether you will need this. How can you say it's either I'm calling on them to lay down their arms or they will face the Nigerian state? What do you mean by all? Why are you going to push and bring out those children? Like I said, understand. The main problem is that look at quiet now, yes. When I quiet now, yes. When I quiet now, yes. You will hear later. Like I said, if you keep quiet now, this is the way they carry for your state. If you just shut up, you let them go. You go be like Chibok. Up till now, Chibok girls still inside bush. Nigerians moved on too quickly from that matter. So they never go back. For this same country again, they kidnap children, carry them enter bush. They never still bring the children. But they kidnap former minister children. They go circles, go to them. 3 days. So you know where they do, and you know people bring the other one back because of the poor man children, because of the children of the masses. We are not going to let that happen. Bandits must go. 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 Kidnappers must go. Bring back our children. Our children. Bring back our children. Bring back our children. Must go. Must go. Must go. They started all of this. Listen, when they started all of this in the Muslim states, they started all of this in the Arewa states, in the northern states. Yes. When I come down first, when they started all of this in the Muslim states, Nigerians should pay attention. Nigerians say, we don't know for Pakistan, we don't know for Pakistan. They don't know for Kanu, they don't know for Kaduna, they don't know for Edo, yes, they don't know for Bayelsa, they don't know for Enugu, they don't know for Anambra, they know Oyo State, they say Lagos. There's no place that they are not in this Nigeria.
There's no place. They're everywhere.
Either now or never. The president needs to hear the voice of the people. Yes. And tell us that, oh, if I give us 3 years to bring the people back. That's just what we want to hear.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you understand? Yes. Bandits must go. 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 Must go.
So, guys, the message is clear. If Tinubu has ears to hear, he should hear the demand of the people. It's not when the entire Nigeria now is engulfed by this protest now, they will start shooting people and saying they are destabilizing businesses. Just listen now, come out to tell Nigerians how you want to rescue.
We are gathered here for one reason and one reason only. I just want to send a message to the government that we are tired of the killings. Yes. We are tired of the kidnapping. Yes. We are tired of the rapists. We are tired of these people that are taking over our farmland, that is kidnapping our children from schools. We say we are tired, and that's why we are here. Today is Democracy Day. We are supposed to be relaxing, but it's quite unfortunate that because of the insecurity of Nigeria, we cannot enjoy the Democracy Day. Yes. And for this reason, we are gathered here today to make sure they hear us loud and clear. Yes. Because they hear us loud and clear. Yes. That if they cannot solve this kidnapping, we will keep coming out there every day by day. Until the emergency and the kidnapping come to our we cannot agree with now. Our children are in school. Come on and parents now. Okay, we say about. They have been in the bushes. And these children, their parents are not with them in the bushes. How do you carry children of 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and 5 years old? And you are holding them in the bush for more than 2 years. We don't know what they are eating. We don't know where they are sleeping. It is a state, rain and started falling. This heavy sun is not the children. They don't have clothes. They don't have mosquito nets. We don't know their condition. This is not what we can overlook. This is not what we can move on for. So therefore we say, bring back our children! Our children! Bring back our children! Our children! Our children! Our children! In this government, the 24th of March, today, they kidnapped about 753 children from public schools. Nigeria is not the leaders of tomorrow. They call the children and the youth the leaders of tomorrow. What will happen to our tomorrow when the kidnappers are killing us today? What will happen to our tomorrow when they are kidnapping our children today? If person like this, they kidnap people, getting ready for them today. For the president, I'm talking for the Senate president, DJ for the minister, for the governor, for the governor. All of them, they went to a school when they were security. Yes. Now they are going to protect us, they cannot protect us. We don't want to live in this Nigeria. We want a peaceful Nigeria. Yes. Nigeria is our home, we cannot go anywhere. Yes. We will not run away from bandits. We will not run away from kidnappers. We will not run away from terrorists. So we say, now, before we go, a lot of you, I will not blame you, this is social media era. A lot of you are more obsessed with your phone than reality. But the reality is Nigeria is the most of our eyes. Nigeria is the most of. I know some of us, when you look your phone, you're going to laugh. But as you laugh, people they try, they don't talk about your belief. As you laugh, they don't talk about Bruno. As you laugh, they watch comedy, they don't talk about Katina. As you laugh, they talk about Katina. As you laugh, they talk about Bayelsa. As you laugh, they talk about Edo. As you laugh, they do Oyo State. When they see the laugh, they don't tell you go. When they laugh, they don't look at Nigeria. So we say, no. Get your You will not be law and order. Exactly. You cannot do without the Nigerian police. You cannot do without the Nigerian police. Police. We are not cows, we are not tigers. We are not going to act like cows. They will listen to the message and they will take it to their bosses. Because even those that are here, they are able to kill look around, they don't care if there is police or military or civilian. They will kidnap and kill you. problem, like I said, is not the police. Most of these policemen you see here, they are only doing their job. But I will tell you something today. The Boko Haram and the bandits are that the government knows the kidnappers and the terrorists by name and by Back in the day, even if the government was stealing the money, people didn't care because they were farmers. They were making money out of their farm. But now, yes! That is why food is now expensive in Nigeria. Yes! They go to the farmlands, they rape our women, they put in the vagina of our women. They bomb our churches, they bomb our mosques. They carry us out.
So, guys, that was the very dark man speaking during the protest that happened today in Abuja, guys. Nigerians want to take back their country by force. We must say a very big kudos to all these people who left their engagements, their businesses, and all came out asking for a better Nigeria. Asking why Tinubu is begging the terrorists to surrender. Nigerians are saying, you, the government, go out and get the terrorists out of this country, guys. And that is what we want to see. We want to see the government displaying will, as in political will, to end terrorism in Nigeria. So, guys, I'm going to stop this session here. I'm going to stop. I just want to tell you guys that even though with all what is happening, there are still groups supporting Tinubu, like this northern group. I don't know how much they were giving. Anybody supporting Tinubu today, guys, take it or leave it. It's either the person got money or you are supporting based on tribe. These are just the two things. You see the city boy, the Cubana chief priest will tell you he does not go to where there is nothing. That he supported Peter Obi last time, that he cannot support. Although we know he supported the APC last election, not Peter Obi. But he came out saying he supported Peter Obi, that he does not go where there is nothing. He was, wooing his audience, telling them that this thing I'm doing is because something is coming out of it. So it's either because you are getting money, and you are getting blood money, whether it's from the government or from anybody, you are getting money to support this government. You are just getting blood money. I mean, you are getting blood money because people are dying. The government is doing nothing to stop it. We know the lady who joined the last protest. She said she could not spend 1 year with her husband. She married, she was pregnant immediately. Kidnappers kidnapped her husband. They paid ransom. They killed her husband. She has twins. She had twins when her husband has already gone. And today, only God knows how she's managing those two children in the absence of her husband. She said her marriage didn't last for up to 1 year. Her husband was kidnapped. Ransom was paid. Still, the terrorists killed her husband, guys. This is what Nigerians are. We are just hearing few stories. When people really come out to tell you the stories of what they go through at the hands of these kidnappers, you will get shocked. And the worst part is they come out on TikTok to like showcase the world and telling you you can do nothing. We are with the money. You will see how they will be doing you longer throats with blood money they got from people out of distress, you know, people in distress situation. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end this session here. I don't even want to play this video where these guys, these are northerners, they are the ones being hit by the insecurity the most, but they are here supporting Tinubu. And you can see these are young men. Maybe some of them went to school. Tell me what is giving them the boldness to come out and say they are going to vote for Tinubu. And you can see they say only the unserious youths will join very dark march or a protest against Tinubu. The president has done excellently. Youth group are the ones saying this, that is only the unserious youths will join the very dark man and Sowore in a protest against Tinubu. So look at them, young men and women, young youths supporting this very government. Anyway, guys, Sowore has sent the message. Go and get your PVC, whatever it will take you. Get your PVC. If people can come out like this on the day of the election, you vote, you defend your vote. Rigging will be very difficult. You can imagine this population escorting them to the collation center. Don't allow them to rig at any point, guys. Till the final collation center. It will be difficult. No matter how Tinubu wants to do it, Nigerians are going to follow it this time. So do yourself a favor. Get your PVC. Encourage others. Anybody you see. It's like preaching this time. Tell people to go get. If there's anybody you can help in any way, even if it's just to motivate people to go and get their PVCs, please do. Talk to your family members, your friends, your schoolmates, anybody you can talk, any support you can give. Give to them and ensure people get their PVC. Because enough of all this. Let me know what you think of all this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification for more updates. See you in my next live session. God bless you and have a blessed day. Bye.